So, like, put yourself in the shoes of Dr. Seuss.
Yeah?
What do you think he would think is the sexiest Dr. Seuss character?
I mean, Cat in the Hat got sequels. Not many of them get sequels.
That's a good point.
He likes seeing that cat move. He likes drawing that cat. And all their clothes.
Like, do you think Dr. Seuss, like, ever saw, like, porn of his own characters? Did he ever draw porn of his own characters?
Well, yeah, I mean...
If he's a real
I'm pretty
artist.
sure...
Dr. Seuss drew porn.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
He did things other than just children's books.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah, but, like, I'm thinking... the better question is, did you ever see anybody else? Like, because...
Like, other people drawing.
Yeah.
That's validation.
Like, I don't think... I'm not sure that the era of Dr. Seuss's prime was really, like, an era that you could easily find fan art.
Dr. Seuss prime?
Did he get fan mail of porn of his characters?
Damn, you have to go out of your way for that.
Yeah. But that makes it more thoughtful. And you appreciate it more.
Writing horny fan fiction, but, like, in the style of, like, it has to rhyme in funny ways.
The Bulbul had a knife.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Oh, no, it's a can opener.
He had a very specific knife.
Yeah, it would still hurt if you like, gouged that into something.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Knife, sword swallow it?
Just carry some of these
No
bodies
knife
back.
November?
That sounds like a challenge, actually.
That sounds more challenging than No Nut November.
Like, go ahead, eat your steak without a knife.
Yeah, or you got a package in the mail, like...
Time to use your teeth.
Yeah, time to use, like, some scissors, I guess.
Punch it open.
Actually, would you count scissors as knives?
Yes.
This is just two knives taped
no
together.
blades, no edges, no...
Okay.
Good to be...
Like, you can't use your keys to open something.
Name. Dimensional Slicer.
Oh, Star Versus.
Like...
What if somebody in Star Versus, like, used a can opener and just had, like, you know...
That absolutely sounds like a thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a visual
If
gag.
you use a chainsaw and scissors, the can opener's in that same realm.
Okay. That's the only treasure on this floor, so maybe I don't have to interact with that orange bulborb at all.
I feel like there are things you realistically you wouldn't call a knife. I think it's fair to say that a scissor is kind of just two knives.
Yeah.
I don't think a key is a knife.
Like...
No.
I get it. Okay.
No.
A keyblade.
Oh, yeah.
Still not a knife, I think.
Are they sharp?
No.
Are the keyblades actually sharp?
No.
Like, most of them aren't, I don't think.
It is the shape. Is a quarter staff, basically.
Yeah, like that, like, it's doing, like, I mean, physically it would mostly be doing, like, bludgeoning damage, but it also has, like, a bunch of magic damage as well.
I imagine being...
Well, actually, it depends on what you, like, spec into, I think.
I imagine being hit with a keyblade feels like being hit with a chair.
Like, you lost a couple down in the sink.
They're fine.
Like, they might be down the drain if you...
I just remember that, like, whenever I think about somebody getting hit by a chair, I just think of that one scene from, like, Weird Al UHF where somebody just smashes a chair over his head and it just breaks, it just shatters. And,
I've seen UHF, but I don't remember.
yeah.
The thing that sticks in my mind most about it is the, like, 3D animation scene.
That's, like, the least... That stands out the least to me,
I
really.
think we're on the last level. Oh, is this? This doesn't look like a last level.
We gotta go deeper.
Like, I remember it because I didn't like that part.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Oh, okay.
I just kind of...
This is not the last level.
It usually tells you when it's the last level, right?
Yes.
Like a boss or
Oh,
something?
fuck. Okay.
That looks inviting.
Did it say final floor?
No.
The floor is
Final
full of
floor to
bombs.
see? Oh, Final Florida Sea.
Oh, that's terrible.
You play as Florida Man.
No, I mean, like, that...
Or is he a boss?
Well, like, but everyone is Florida Man.
Okay.
Yeah, like...
So she's just a common enemy then? You just encounter Florida
Well,
Man?
no, Florida Man is anything but common, though.
Yeah, like, all...
Okay, you play as Florida Man and you recruit other Florida Men into your party.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Like, and they have different classes.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of kinds of Florida men.
And Florida women.
Like that
Florida
man, right there.
enemies.
On screen.
Yeah, you'd find this in Florida for fucking sure.
Like just a, like a guy with barely a shirt and that face.
Yeah, he's in a lawn chair in the middle of the road.
Yes. Like
He has a beach towel around his neck.
Like he's holding a can of beer, but you can't tell like if he's even drunk any of it. Like,
Is Pepsi Man a Florida man?
no. He's like, I'd say
Not
Pepsi Man comes from like not Flavortown itself, but a adjacent dimension, the Pepsi dimension.
A dimension very much like our own, but where everything advertises Pepsi.
Yeah,
Okay, I was definitely thinking of the oceans are made of Pepsi.
like and the streets are paved with
That's
cheese.
so
Yes.
like. Is it always? How does it get recarbonated?
The sun?
Like it's just like I mean it's just a natural process
the
in that.
sun carbonates things.
Like yeah, but also in that world the sun makes it cold.
oh, okay.
Like it works by its
Oh,
own
them.
physics.
Like pork chips. You know how you have salt in fresh water?
Are there shell nuts?
They're just gross.
So you're saying you have carbonated and non-carbonated Pepsi?
Yes.
In the Pepsi-verse?
Yes.
Enter the Pepsi-verse? Oh, like yeah, there could be multiple versions of Pepsi Man. Like Pepsi Man Noir.
Pepis Man.
Pepsi Glow?
Yeah, Beppis Man. Like Peepus Man. Crystal Pepsi Man.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
New Coke?
Yeah, Coke Man. That's like
New Coke. Who dis?
Like,
What a way to ignore someone. Flat out.
I mean, do you know about New Coke?
No.
Wasn't that the thing where, like, they wanted to try out a new flavor, and it was, like, really bad, and everyone hated it. So they just went back to the old one. They just, like, canceled the permission.
well, now it's Coke Classic. Or like now it went from Coke Classic to Coke like a classic flavor or something like that. Like the semantics of it are weird.
And, like, they did that to try and compete with, like, Crystal Pepsi or whatever.
Did Crystal Pepsi need to be competed with?
I was at my like cousin's house for Thanksgiving just recently, and well, okay, so I know two like my cousins are one family people who I went into their basement and it was you know what they would call a man cave, and it is
Name. Treasured gyro block.
oh nice
Nintendo Block?
yeah
What is that?
from Gyromite
Yeah.
Rob.
Oh.
Rob.
Okay.
Yeah, but like they just had a bunch of just Coca-Cola posters, puzzles,
Really?
merchandise. Like,
Just merchandise?
yeah, and like
Okay.
I don't know where they're coming from with that because I had a teacher in high school who had worked for Coke, and so he was like he had a bunch of stuff like that too. But like I don't know where they're getting it from.
That's cool. Like, equal opposite reaction. There's someone who has a Pepsi basement, too. And I'm into that as well.
Like, I slightly prefer Coke, the taste of it, but I like the style of Pepsi.
Okay, this isn't
Like-
even the final floor,
They do have a very well thought through design document.
Yes. Like, Coke Man just wouldn't be the same. Like,
Oh, no.
Polar
No,
Bears,
no.
Santa, like, what is this? But Pepsi Man.
How the fuck? She's constantly giving birth. And their enemies.
Weaponized birth.
Birth by Sleep.
Kingdom Hot.
Kingdom Hot?
Kingdom Hot, yeah. I like Kingdom Hot as much as I like Kingdom Hot.
Hey, you wanna go to Kingdom Hot?
Please don't
Like-
do the attack.
Pokemon Hot and Pokemon Cold.
You're guessing your no.
Pokemon Young and Pokemon Old.
Pokemon Hot Cold Man.
Okay.
Destroy her babies in her face.
Like, I don't like how it all, like, they all just come back to, like, as big as the, like, body is, it just comes back to the same size face.
Whoa!
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Yeah. Like, ancient power.
God.
That is right, yeah?
Yes?
Ancient power.
Ancient power shoots rocks or something, yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing more ancient than rocks.
Well, like, what if Dr. Seuss told you that his favorite of his OCs was two fish?
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I can respect that.
That's attainable. Like, he can always have two fish.
Yeah.
He cannot always have his cat wear a hat.
Yeah. Or,
Oh my god.
Like, he can't have thing one and thing two.
The rocks!
That causes a singularity.
Yeah, well.
These rocks are a really hard addition to deal with.
Have you seen Netflix Green Eggs and Ham?
I saw the first
I've
3 episodes.
heard of it? What is... what's up with it?
Like, I want to see it. Like, I've heard
Is it good?
things about it. Like,
The animation, I can say, is very good. I liked it. I've seen 3 episodes.
well, like from like a couple of GIFs I've seen, the animation looks really good on it. Like, it's wild
Listen,
that they...
President, you're here to kill the babies.
It's wild that they have, like, a full series out of Green Eggs and Ham.
Like, it's fun, because like, every episode, they make sure to say at least one quote from the book, so they can rationalize, like, this is Green Eggs and Ham.
Really?
Yes.
Like, I don't like that method of doing it. Like,
Green Eggs and Ham do play an important part of the plot, though. Like, it is... It follows the plot of the book, but also, like, makes a world around it.
I don't... Like... I mean, like... I'd like to believe that, like, there are a lot of good cartoons and stuff, but also, like... I don't know, like... I feel like part of the Dr. Seuss books, that's appealing to me is that it is, like, this weird, like... mysterious place, like there are a lot of just like barren places, and like just infinite planes and like
Porkchips,
alien architecture.
Do you want to talk about your trauma?
Not while I'm having a new one.
Doctor...
Yeah, we're gonna have to put this trauma on hold.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, if Porkchips is too busy to talk about his trauma, I can talk about like my trauma that like led into that brought up.
Yeah.
Like, so, as a kid, I played this game. It was called Scooby-Doo Escape from the Coulsonian. It sucks. It has a terrible jump scare. Like, I'd experienced the jump scare as a kid. I fell back in my chair, hit my head on the ground, ran out of the room crying and screaming. Like, many years later, a couple, like, earlier... like a month or so ago, like, I remembered it, and I was like, yeah, I mean, maybe I was just a kid, maybe I was just kind of like a, it probably wasn't that scary. And then I went and looked it up, and, like, it was just as scary, if not more so, than I remembered it being. Like, that was a cruel jump scare to put in a kid's game.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that when you were talking about it, and, like, that's not a children's jump scare.
Mm-hmm. Because specifically, one of the things it does, it has slow text, like slow, small text that you're reading, and so you like lean into the screen.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, and it's all really quiet.
And then it had like a mummy face.
Yeah, like I just like a not cartoon mummy face, like an actual like creepy, scary thing.
Send shivers down your spine.
Not.
Spooky,
scary,
Like one big shiver down your spine.
It's not even down your spine, it's like... The only thing that went down my spine was the impact of my head hitting the floor, like when I fell out of my chair as a kid. Because, like...
Okay.
When you went back and rewatched it, did the exact same thing happen in your new chair?
No, but
Good.
it still was, like...
Okay.
I wasn't a fan.
That is progress, though. You have improved.
I didn't expect the Empress Ball Black's fight to be so hard.
Like, you can't just kill the Empress.
You have to become them.
I keep thinking in my mind the Empress is the, like, skeleton cloud, but no, that's Judgment, I think. Empress was the, shape-shifting thing?
Yeah. Or was that... No, that's the Priestess.
Priestess. What was Empress?
I don't remember.
I hear tarot cards. Is this a JoJo reference?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Name. Favorite gyro block.
Oh. Playing favorites here.
So, are you ready for your story?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so... When I was a kid, the clearest nightmare I have ever had that I can remember to this day was when I was a kid, I had this dream that my house had been basically invaded by this inky blackness that would take the form all over the halls and whatnot as these kind of skeletal bird heads on top of mismatched different forms of oblong black bricks that acted as their necks, that weren't necessarily connected, but were just there, and they would like wiggle around and stuff, and they came along with these inky black tendrils that were infecting everything around them. And the entire nightmare consisted of me walking from my room to my hall, down the stairs to find my dad, who was slowly succumbing and dying to the grip of these black tendrils as these heads were crowded around him. Then I woke up.
Mm-hmm.
And that all happened because of a fucking Dr. Seuss book in which those two images... It's 2 pages. I found out because I basically... in a 15-minute time period, speed read every Dr. Seuss book in existence through the internet, and found the 2 pages. It's not that those things together are what make up the Dr. Seuss. It's that on the first page, there's like these things... I think it's in The Places You'll Go, I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact title of the book. You can put it on screen, we can figure out later.
Yeah.
In which there's these bird heads that are like made of stone that this kid is like feeding because it's like, oh, it's a thing you can do. And then on the next page, 0 context.
Yeah.
The only words, and what would you do if you met a snoo or a grue or something?
Yeah, it was 2 syllables.
And it goes from a palette of like light blue for the sky and like a brownish kind of Arizona style desert
and like
to
redstone. Yeah,
to black, blues, and dark grays, where the kid, the main protagonist of the book, is looking down a street that is not the most well lit at this strange bird.
A jaboo!
A jaboo, yes.
What would you do if you met a jaboo?
At this strange black, like, birdman creature that is completely silhouetted and drawn very creepily, and that's the entire page. What would you do if you met a jaboo? Turn page, back to happiness.
Yeah, because, like, on the previous page, like, it gave you some context, like how, these things, like, would you take the tooth out of a thing, or, would you dare to take the tooth out of a thing, and, like, because it's supposed to be, it gives you context that, it tells you that it's scary, but then, what would you do if you met a jaboo? Like, I don't know! You didn't tell me anything about it!
What should I do? That is a good metaphor.
What would it do?
That's a good metaphor for adulthood, though.
Just run.
Like... Is that the right thing to do?
I don't know, man. But, like those 2 images together of the jaboo and those, like, creepy, weird heads on the page before it melded together into the worst nightmare I've ever had in my life.
It's good when Dr. Seuss gives us reminders that he was, like, in war.
Yeah.
He has seen some shit.
Like...
Name. Lost Gyro Block.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. Are we just gonna find a Rob here?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, he is
like
a
Smash
thing,
Bros. Crossover.
He is a thing we could find, I guess.
Oh, like, Two Fish has had trauma you could never imagine.
Ah, there's a Queen Candy Papa. Good.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
And, like,
am I missing?
one fish, like, has been silenced by their experiences.
I feel like...
Redfish and Bluefish will happily tell you, everything they've been through, but, like, one fish can't even speak of it anymore.
Yeah.
But I sure am hopeful that the viewers will find the constant low health of both my captains very assuring and ASMR-like.
Yeah, get some health insurance.
I find Alf in low health to be very reassuring.
Nobody here is Alf.
No.
I mean...
I have my fan fictions.
Good try.
Cool.
Nice try.
Like the Wii Sports announcer.
Chance time!
Nice shot!
Chance cubes!
Just when you say nice shot, it makes you feel like nice shot, idiot.
Like, you need to go talk to the person who did the voice acting for Wii Sports then.
Yeah. Do you heal your Pokemon, idiot?
Do you know about...
Seriously? I have to fight the man at legs?
What? The what?
Like,
the man at legs.
Who needs arms with legs like these?
In water. What?
Let's do another break here.
Okay.
It's been another 20 minutes.
Sure.
So